Hi everybody. First off, I feel your pain for every teacher who's ever tried to start that lesson and they were mowing the grass. So I apologize for the background noise, but I wanted to get this information to you as quickly as possible. Okay, what I want to talk about is the first week of school and how important it is to create community. I've gotten a few questions and comments about anxiety of what it's going to be like, and I get it, I totally get it. So I want to encourage you first to set aside those amazing standard-based, asynchronous and synchronous lessons and begin with building that community, letting the kids know that you care, because you do, but they won't know if you don't show them, if you don't spend time with them. And if kids know that you care, they will go to the moon and back for you. You'll save yourself so much grief with attendance and assignments, and plus it's just a lot more fun to have that community. So I have some ideas that are not original. I don't have an original thought. I'm an educator. Everything I come up with and share with you, someone else has done it first. And let's get started. First off, I want to talk about when you begin and you first open up your classroom, have a video of you telling the kids about you. And just like what I'm doing now, I've got my iPhone, it's outside, and with the mower, it's no big deal. Give that a try. And also try those, you've done them before, those get to know you activities where you send a survey to the parents and tell them, tell me about your kid, or you can have the kids tell me about you, and after you've told them about yourself, and continue to create that collaborative artwork, those quilts, the different things that you do that you would post in your room, you can still post in your online classroom. So continue with those get to know you activities that are so much fun and that we all grow to expect in our first day of school. Okay, so you're on Zoom, you're on Google Meets. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna power through this. He's mowing the lawn, I'm gonna power through. You're in Zoom, you're in Google Meets, you're in Seesaw, whatever online platform that you use. Keep the kiddos in a waiting room. It's good for security. So you can see my nemesis right there over my shoulder. Keep it in the waiting room. One is better for security, but also you can let them in one by one and greet them. And it doesn't have to be a big deal or a big conversation. Sometimes it can just be a smile with good morning. That goes a long way. Just smiles. That's what I hear from kids more all the time. They just want to smile. So greet them like you used to at the door, one by one. And then, I love this one, is to ask your kids what their favorite music is, whether it's in kindergarten or all the way up. I'm elementary, so we're going to keep it to K-6. Ask your kids what their favorite music is and have a playlist going as they enter the class or you start the class. Have some music going. Also, I love this idea. The first week, spend the first 10 minutes and ask the children to bring their families in, bring their pets, their siblings, their families, have everybody join in together those first 10 minutes to say hi to one another and to feel that sense of community. You can also begin your meetings with a check-in. I begin all of my meetings with a check-in so that people can empty their cup and be present for what it is that I'm fixing to fill their cup with. So begin your meetings with a check-in. It could be asking what their favorite food is, what their favorite movie is. This is your way of taking attendance. You can also do this in your asynchronous learning, and by posting that question in your classroom right before they do their assignments that they have to answer. And also it engages them and makes that connection. We need to be connected, and it certainly is possible via online learning. It is. Now, some fun stuff to do is to plan to eat lunch together. It could be one-on-one. I'm available to eat lunch with students also, but you could eat together as a whole class. You could have families, not every time, but occasionally have those lunches together. And don't forget the crazy hat days, the stuffed animal days. Now they can bring their pets and their baby sisters or baby brothers. And then the last but not least is to connect around books, to have read-alouds during your lunch break, to videotape read-alouds, to have the librarian come in during lunch. Our librarian's going to start a book club. To have, I'm going to do this one. I think it's such a great idea for kindergarten through third grade. Have a set time on Zoom where we have guest bedtime speakers. It doesn't have to be every night, but say, I don't know, the second Monday of every month or the Monday of every month, there's a bedtime story being told, and anybody in K3 can log in and be a part of that. Okay, I'm at 6 minutes, time to stop. I hope I haven't lost you, and thank you for all that you do, and more videos to come on building community and building that connection and those relationships. Operation Connection signing off, and thanks again for all that you do.